Whoops. Oh yeah, thanks for... You know, I do really well and I completely destroy you, and then you just throw one troll at me. Your last dying breath, you're just like, haha, broccoli. Hey everybody, and welcome back to LTV Plays Neon Abyss. Now, as I said on the last episode, we're going to start with the X-ray on this run. Oh, I didn't change my character. No! I don't want to use this character again. We beat the game with this character. That's it. I'm done with him. That should be it. No more Blue Baby styled run. Is that going to be worth a bomb? I'm going to save it just in case. Save the bomb. Might be a better place to use it, like that. Secret room's usually good, right? It's a challenge room, so that is good. Ah! No, oh, come on. You could have at least just let me jump over that in time. So, the only negative I see with the starting gun, it's like powerful. It's fast. The rate of fire is not bad. By fast, I mean it's got really high velocity because it's a laser. But it doesn't have any knockback. That is the only negative. And it's only a slight negative. It's going to be bad for these enemies. But as long as I don't aggro too many of them at once, then we should be alright. Take out the bears. The bears are going to be the biggest problem here. If you don't hit the other thing, then you can handle the bears alright. Because the other thing won't aggro unless you hit it, which I've hit it. Okay, it's fine. I don't really think I could have handled that much better than I did. Does that increase range as well? I feel like that increases the range a little bit. I think the upgrade does range and damage for this thing. But yeah, to start with, the range is not bad, the damage is not bad, the rate of fire is not bad. Velocity, you're not really going to beat. It's just good eats all around. It's just the knockback. The knockback is trash. So enemies that require you to have some amount of knockback, you're not really going to have a very good time with. Has this gun always shot through rocks? I don't feel like it shot through rocks on the last run. Oh, because I got piercing shots. The X-ray shots. And apparently rocks count as enemies? According, like, by the description of the power-up anyway, the rocks must count as enemies. No, I'm not going to bomb them rocks. Or shall I? Do I bomb them rocks, or do I bomb the way into that other room? Oh, you sneaky little swine. That thing, it like spawned really close and just charged at me instantly. That was not nice. It was not nice at all. I'm not happy about your misdeeds right there. We'll open the shop. We need to start working on some sort of deal, so why not? What is that? Why can I not preview descriptions of things that are in the shop? That'd be good. If I'm a character that can preview the description of things, whether it's in a shop or not, you should be able to see what the thing is. You should be able to go like, my sensors or whatever, my internet database in my brain tells me that this is a cricket bat with nails through it. It's like the ultimate zombie killer. Cricket bat with some nails stuck through it. It's not just a baseball bat, Bond. It's a baseball bat with a nail in it. Can't even remember what that's from. I really don't know what that's from now. That's gonna really annoy me. Might have been Mock the Week, maybe? I'm sure it was Mock the Week. It's just a joke that sort of stuck with me throughout my entire life. It was years and years and years ago that I heard that. But it's just one of those jokes that's never really left me. And I don't even know why, because it's not that funny. I guess it's significantly funnier when it's the actual comedian guy saying it and not just some fat kid on the internet. But you know, both weapon damage and melee weapon damage, I think that was. I need a melee gun. That way at least this gun will be a little bit of a variation upon the last run. It's not going to be like an identical build or anything like that. Add a bit of variety to it. I feel like I'm playing a bit better now as well. Like my last run, well, not my last run was alright. I started off really bad And then it gradually got better. I think that was more of my build being better though, as opposed to me playing better. The run before that was atrocious. I'm happy to admit that. I think I spent more of my time on that run just complaining about this character than actually thinking about the benefits of the character. So I think because I was too sort of set on the fact that he's got a lot of negatives associated with him, that I wasn't really bothered about the positive things. I wasn't really focusing all that well, I guess. And that's my bad. That's my bad. It's not how you should be. You should just enjoy the game, whether your character's crap or not. No, he's not crap. There are still things that I disagree with, definitely, but it's pretty good. Ooh. And it's still early. I know there's still the experimental build and stuff available, so maybe it's something that they're working on, you know? I was hoping shooting that barrel might open that. It wasn't quite close enough. I'm not going to bother with it. It's not worth a key and a bomb. If I'd got an abundance of these things, then I'd be happy to give it a try, but I don't, so I'm not going to. Just break the thing. How did that die down there? I don't remember killing that. Definitely playing a bit better on this run. Definitely. I mean, I've only lost half a shield so far. Then again, I might have lost more than that and just picked up some more health. That's probably the more likely outcome. The more likely thing to have happened. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Do not disappoint me. That's good. It's a good start. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep them eggs coming in as well. They're good. Okay. Okay. Now you're testing my patience. Just let me in. There we go. There we go. This is good stuff. Is it worth a key? Nobody knows. It might be. It might not. Probably not. If it opens this time, I'll use a key. If it doesn't, then I might still use a key. Nobody knows. Oh, you swine. I'm gonna use a key. Got a bomb. I'd have been happier with the key. To be perfectly honest, would have been happier with the key. But, you know, you take these risks. When you take the risks, it's your own fault. I feel like there was something that needed a bomb somewhere. A stone chest? I know there's that up there. That's not what I'm thinking of. It's not what I'm in. It's not what I'm interested in. There was this. I don't really know if that's going to be worth a bomb though. Try it, I suppose. Got some money out of it. So, at least I've made a little bit of my money back. So it's not a complete waste that I've just been burning away in that weird little bonus room thing. I feel like there was something in here as well. But where? Not in the challenge room. Not up there. Where's the chest? There is a chest in this room, right? Ah, in there. Well, I need more money. Come on, you've already screwed me over once. You can't do it again. You're not allowed. Thank you. Thank you. This is going to be tricky though, because I need to get the bomb over the other chest. Okay, that was weird. I expected the bomb to blow up on contact with this chest. Give me a key. Give me key. Key, man. Key. I shouldn't have been greedy with it. I know I shouldn't have been greedy with it. But I was adamant it was going to give me another key. Nick, god of racing. No, no he's not. Ah, he's the god of being an unpredictable douche lord. Okay, okay. Nice and steady. Ah, no, no, no. Still cannot deny that this character has absolutely amazing damage. I got a half a shield from the power-up. Yay. Better than nothing. So I can't complain too much. That one's at least better than a lot of the power-ups out there. A lot of the power-ups in the boss pool, rather, are cack. A lot of them are absolutely atrocious. Sneaky, sneaky! Did you see that? Did you see my epic skills there? I mean, that was nothing to do with my skills. It was pure luck. But I opened the thing. Big Dreamer, the more shields you have, something or other. I don't... Oh, more damage your weapon does. Sweet. That's like perfect for this dude. And we got the wisdom deal. Instantaneously. First room of the next floor. And I have a bomb. I've got a bomb. Bombs are good. Keep them bombs rolling in. Pegasus. Don't mind if I do. I like being able to fly. Makes life that much easier. Makes it a little bit more like playing like Isaac or Gungeon or something now. You know, having full control over your character and your character's movements. Should get me out of a lot of tricky situations where I get myself cornered. Plus, when I can fly, I tend to head like upwards a lot sooner than I normally would. Oh, so you can still squish the worms when you can fly, so that's also good. Also, it gives me access to a lot of things that I couldn't otherwise reach, which is nice. Definitely going to go in here. You drop an extra bomb if you hatch an empty egg. You know, it's not great, but this does get me some of them weird, unique bombs. If I remember rightly, there's some very weird, unique bombs going on with that. As long as you can keep them eggs rolling in, then I guess it's alright. Could give me an opportunity to sell some bombs to the bomb merchant guy as well. Okay, yeah. Evasiveness is definitely a massive improvement because of the flight. Definitely much easier to get out of the way of stuff. Like the little bitey enemies, no longer a problem. I mean, there's still a bit of a problem, I suppose, because they're still fast and they still bite really fast, but they're much easier to dodge now. Don't just head straight into the boss. I know you're feeling like you got your big boy pants on, feeling brave. There's no need for it. Just play it cool. No need to rush into these things. I'm like one-shotting these. As soon as these turn pink, boom, one shot. Why am I so powerful? Like, so early on. It's madness. This dude's a beast. This dude is an actual beast. This has got to be why you don't get any shields when you get the health upgrades and stuff. Because, how can you be this strong this early on? Just like, if you could aim. Aiming would be a good priority right there. But yeah, as soon as they're vulnerable, just like pop, and it's dead. It's madness. And you, dead. His gun is so powerful. It is so good. Why would you ever switch to anything else with this character? It's like, I want to, because I want a bit of variation. But at the same time, there's really no need to do it. You just really do not need to switch to anything. Everything you got going right from the start is perfect. Knockback is the only reason you'd ever switch from this gun. And I can deal without the knockback if I'm honest with you. Increase weapons damage when you get hurt. Sweet. Even better. Even more damage. I actually kind of like this character, you know. He's hard to use. I'm not going to lie. He's very tricky to use. Okay, he's not hard to use. He's very easy to use. He's hard to keep alive, is the problem. You need a moderate amount of skill. Not that I'm saying that I'm skillful, because I've lost with him just as much as I've won. Like, it's a 1-for-1. Well, 1 loss, 1 win. But you do need to be able to avoid damage at all costs and maintain those shields. If you can't keep those shields up, then it's going to be a very bad time. But if you can keep them up, if you're good at avoiding enemies and stuff, then it's great. Add a heart container. Sweet. Thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks. You're so kind. You're so kind. You're so generous. Thank you. You're my best friend in the whole world. What's going on with his face anyway? He's just like a I mean, not now, obviously, but on the loading screen, like his actual face, not the mask that he's wearing. Technically, it might be a mask that he's wearing. I don't even know. I don't know what it is. But anyway, it's got like all sorts of weird, different coloured pixels going on. I don't know. It looks like a really intense game of Battleships. That is what he looks like. Looks like someone's been playing Battleships, and their opponent positioned their ships like insanely well, and they only used really tiny ships that are all just like 1 pin width, and you just covered the entirety of the board in pins or missiles, whatever it is, because it's a battleship. It's a game I haven't played for like many a year. I must have been under the age of 10. Must be under that age, like the last time I played Battleships. It's a really good game as well. Just like nobody plays board games anymore. Everything's virtual these days. You know, I mean, you can get Battleships as a video game. Everything's different. I didn't even see that little dude following me around. I wondered what was happening. I wondered why the room hadn't finished. But yeah, you don't really see anybody playing anything like that anymore. Or at least, from my experience, it seems very rare anyway. Families don't sort of sit and just bond like they used to. It's crazy. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I do very much like playing games, you know? It's my thing. If you haven't realised by now, it is like my thing. Take all my bombs, dude. Take them all. Thanks for the bell. And a key. I'm gonna save 2, just in case. Melee damage, extra coins. Meh. Don't really need that. I'm not going to use melee damage. Unless I get a melee gun. If I get a melee gun, then wow, I will have coins everywhere. It'll be madness. I need a melee gun. Either the guitar that I had before that was melee, or the laser thing that's melee. The laser thing that's melee is like super, super powerful now as well. I'm going to head back this way because we've got another wisdom deal. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, board games. They just cease to exist. I think the only sort of like sit up to a table game that I've played recently is Cards Against Humanity, because Cards Against Humanity is just legendary. If you haven't played that, then depending on your age, you need to check it out. That is good. It's definitely a more mature audience focused game. Look at him go! Look at him go with his little propeller hat. That is the best thing I've ever seen. Have I seen that before? I feel like I might have seen one of them before. But did you see him go? He would like just flying around, lobbing bombs at everything. If I couldn't fly, that could have been a very annoying enemy. But I mean, he died very easily. It was unique, it was different. It's not something that I remember seeing, or at least it's not something that I've seen very often. I like that I've been playing this game for as long as I have. And there's still lots and lots of new stuff. Upgrade weapon, increase bullet velocity. Velocity is not really going to do a great deal for me. I appreciate the upgrade, but I mean, you don't get more velocity than that. It is essentially, not even essentially, it is by definition a beam of light. It moves at the exact speed of light. If you can increase velocity more than that, then 1, I'm impressed, and 2, it's not going to be it's going to be negligible. The increase is going to be very, very negligible. You're not going to see any benefit from that increase, unless you were to like do something ridiculous like double the speed of light. Then I guess, depending if like how many millions and millions of galaxies distance you were planning on travelling, then it could be quite a difference. But just over this short distance that the bullet fires, or the laser fires, wherever it is nothing. Negligible. You wouldn't even see it. Famine. Famine's great. Do I buy it? Do I buy famine? I like famine. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I use it too much. It's like my go-to thing. I rely on it all the time. I can't do it. We need a melee gun. That's what I was looking for. Melee focused gun is where it's at for this run. Because that's going to get me loads of money. And I've got melee damage increased as well as weapon damage increased. So I'll be like super, super powerful. I just need the gun. Any of the guns. There are a few of them. I think there's like 2, 3, maybe 4 melee focused guns. I just need one of them. Not asking for a lot. Why am I down here? Why am I down here when I should be up here where you're not firing? That is the better plan. Thanks for the grenade. Don't know where it came from. No, so I was lying. Last time I got Soul Flask, it didn't give me any more shields. I thought it did. On the last run, I picked it up. And I was like, did that give me another shield? Oh, yeah, that's pretty good if it does. You know, that's what I wanted with the other health, the other heart container things, but no, it doesn't. It didn't. It doesn't, and it didn't. Got loads of keys, so yeah, we'll head straight in there. Oh, we got the thing. It's double jump, right? Ah, it's a waste. That's what that is. So many power-ups get wasted on this character's runs. I know the double jump would have been super useful before. That's actually a decent gun, the Swallow. I mean, I don't really know what's going on with them shots. They're weird. But it is a decent gun. You're just sort of shooting, I don't even know what. Like fish pellets. Like neon fish pellets. Ooh. More like a slug than an actual shot, than a bullet. More like a slug than a bullet. A slug being like a solid shotgun round. Oh, okay. So like a short range, heavy, like thick projectile. Fired from something quite like, or not unlike a shotgun. I imagine most people know what a slug is at this point anyway, so. But there was just a little bit of information for anybody that may not that you actually wanted or asked for said information. I just like to yammer crap constantly. That's what I do. And if you've watched for this long, this video to this point, and you haven't noticed that I just talk nonsense all this time, then I don't know, then I'm probably not doing it right. If you haven't noticed by this point, then there's definitely something wrong. Okay, that thing can fly through those doors. I don't understand why, but it can. No, you moron! I'm an angry man. I am anger incarnate. Why are my grenades not blowing up on chests anymore? I thought they were meant to blow up. Great, I get loads of jumps when I've got loads of shields. Oh wait, I've got wings. You know what? I'm gonna do it. We're close to the violence deal anyway, so I'm gonna do it. Somebody already shot that for me, so that would have ruined my wisdom deal again anyway, so it's probably for the best that we're going for this other deal. Right, just give it me now. I'll take it now. And then I'll be on my way. Be on my merry way. Won't have to bother you anymore. Be working back on my wisdom deals. And that is that. I'll take this. I think damage and melee damage, is it? Yeah. Because if I do find a melee gun... Wait, what is that? Reveals all... Yeah, I don't want that. Actually, I've been wondering what this is for a while, so I just want to look. Every time you use a key, there's a chance you get an angry sprite. I'm glad that I haven't been picking that up, because it kind of sucks. Take the Ares token. So, I've made one deal with Ares and got the token, so great. We have a winning path to follow, which is good. I shouldn't have come in here. I should have gone to the shop and activated the door to start another deal, like start progress on another deal. Doesn't matter. No, 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 grab away! I wasn't fast enough. He outran me. It's fine. How much money have I got? I never even realised I'd got all that. Oh, I can't do it. I need a crystal. Oh, cack. Pants. Poo. Naff. Okay, lots of hearts. That's great. Just need one crystal. Just one will do it. Hopefully I'll get one before the next floor. Probably won't. I probably missed one on the previous floor as well. That could have helped me out at some point. But, you know, these are the things that I do. I usually make slight, tiny mistakes that I think aren't really going to impact anything. And they usually end up messing me up quite a bit. Quite significantly. So, you know, I'll probably never learn from these mistakes. But at least I acknowledge them. I guess is kind of a positive to that. Okay, the grenade dealer is kind of in the way of where I want to throw a grenade. So, I mean, it is kind of giving him a grenade, just in a... not in the way he wants. Is that going to make him mad? Is he going to leave? No, no, it's cool. So I'm going to give you a blue grenade. I don't know if they're worth more to you. I don't know if they're more... seen as being more valuable to you, but you can have it. Grabber's just nicking all my money. Stop giving me money, because Grabber's nicking it all. That'll do. What is that? Each time you pick something up, your weapon, your movement speed and jump height will increase. Great, another jump-themed thing. I mean, the movement speed increase is going to be good. It's going to be a little hard to see where I'm... moron. To see where I am, moron. It's going to be a little hard to see where I'm going a lot of the time. Okay, carefully, carefully. 10 coins? Sure. Crystals? Sure. It detonated all over my face. Even better. Why are the grenades not exploding on contact anymore? I don't get it. I was used to them doing that. I liked that they did that. It could be annoying in certain situations, I suppose. But, you know, it was sort of something that I'd learnt to accept that it did. And I sort of planned for that. So it's going to end up making me miss. I can see it now. The party popper thing gives me more grenades. That thing is actually a really good gun. Fire Kiss. That is an amazingly good gun. I'm going to take the party popper. 70 bombs for 5 grenades. 70 coins, sorry, for 5 grenades. Seems worth it if you ask me. Nothing secret in here. Never really checked the shop for anything secret, I don't think. I mean, there could have been something, some sort of weird mystery in the back of the shop at any point, and I've just never even thought to look. Maybe the shop's just as large as it is because you can expand the stock. Okay, so why did I shoot left then? I'm holding directly downwards. I haven't moved my thumb this whole time. And I just randomly did one shot off to the left. This is what I mean by it seems like I've got the aim assist on occasionally. Bear with me one moment, do apologise. Okay, and I'm back. Again, very, very sorry. Coughing and stuff. Shouldn't be a thing, but it's been a long day today. Been a long recording session, so throat's getting incredibly dry. I need to keep stopping, having a drink and stuff. You know, at the top of your game, upgrade your weapon, increase jump height and movement speed slightly. Okay, upgrade your weapon. That's fine. Jump height, jump height. It's like you're just laughing at me at this point. You're like, aha, here you go. Heart containers. Oh, you sick of heart containers? Fine. Double jump while you can fly. Stop. Stop. Just give me something useful. Useful? Useful? Kinda. It's a thing that I've never really used. It's a thing that's replicating the blanks from Enter the Gungeon. I don't use bombs when I'm in combat. I don't even think to use them. If it's synergized with this other thing that I've got, that I do a random explosion occasionally when I kill an enemy, then that'd be good. Why did I even do that? I didn't need that platform. Yeah, if it's synergized with that, then we'd be on to a winner. Okay, I was in a bit of a tight spot then. I didn't know how to get out of there. Could have handled that better. Not gonna lie about it. Buy chest. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I have completely lost my train of thought. I don't know. I was complaining about something. That seems to be what I do usually. No, I'm kidding. I do complain a lot though. It's not like genuine complaints. It's just like my thought process more than anything. It's not like I'm saying, this is crap because of this, or this is crap because of this. It just happens to be things that I'm thinking at the time. Oh, give me all that. Yeah. Okay. Purple enemies is fine. You know, I can deal with them. No, I got stuck on the ledge again. I mean, I think you dropped me a key or a bomb or something. So it's not all bad. But I mean, I wanted the other thing. Don't go in there. So this won't blow up on the key chest. No, it won't, because it won't even make it that far. It didn't. Okay, so it's good in certain situations. Oh, I should have opened the key chest first. Then I could have saved myself a bomb. Yeah, it's good in certain situations. It's just not what I'm used to at the minute. It's going to take a bit of time to adjust to. I am going to use the ice bomb. Because I'm never going to use it for out else. And it annoys me having to press Y to change my bombs. It's like, I'd probably forget to do it in a time if I wanted to use it, like, at a very urgent moment. Then I'd fumble with pressing Y. Okay, get out of the way of them. Handled relatively well. Could have been handled better, but it was relatively well. Yay! Double jump. Upgrade your weapon, increase movement speed. That's fine. That is fine. Another double jump is not fine. I don't even know where that came from. Did Grabber drop that? I think Grabber dropped it. Grabber's a troll anyway, so it wouldn't surprise me if he dropped it. Get away. Ha 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 ha. This is mine. You're not having it. You not have, I have. All for me. Yeah, that animation looked a bit weird then. Not quite sure what happened then. At least I'm not invisible. Being invisible would have been very undesirable at that point. But just as I teleported in, whatever you want to call it. What? Crystals being ceiling. Why? Yeah, just as I teleported in, the animation just seemed a little bit different. I'm not quite sure why. It's like I appeared and then disappeared and then appeared again. I don't know. I don't really know. Yoink. Oh, infinite keys. Give me that. Did I get it? I got it. I actually got it. That's great. And I have enough money to actually get something out of the shop. Not that I want anything from the shop. What is that gun? I feel like that's... Is that noise? Or is it not noise? It's not noise, is it? What is it? I know I've seen it before. I know I've had it before. But what does it do? I honestly can't remember. Honestly can't remember what it is. I don't want to buy it because... What if it's a melee gun? What if it does melee damage? These are the things you need to consider. Do I not have Blue Doctor? I feel like I had Blue Doctor at some point. Never mind. So the shop was a complete waste. I still need a melee gun. What was the other gun that was in the shop? Was it? It was the cat thing, right? The cat doesn't do melee damage. So I have no interest in that. Argus, the god of Darknet. The god of getting absolutely reamed is what he should be known as. Because he's going to get 100% destroyed in seconds. Oh, look at the state of that damage. Just look at it. You don't stand a chance, Darknet boy. Whoops. Oh yeah, thanks for... You know, I do really well and I completely destroy you, and then you just throw one troll at me. Your last dying breath, you're just like, haha, broccoli. Heart container. Ah! Joke's on you, fat boy. Have some vegetables. Sorry, it's a terrible joke. I am very sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Not sorry in the slightest. Ah, you think you got the last laugh? Eat your veggies, fatty. It's funny because I'm fat. I'm not even kidding, I am actually a little chunky boy. I know I probably look a little bit chunky on camera, but I'm probably chunkier than I actually look on camera. I think I am anyway. I think I'm a bit of a chonker. Little bit of a chunky boy. No, just shoot through the rocks, dude. You can do it. There we go. There we go. You big chungus. I don't even know what a big chungus is. I say it like all the time. I've googled it once and it was a rabbit. I don't know if that's where it came from. I don't know. I don't understand these things. Have I been up here? I don't think I've been up here. There's crystals. I'll take some crystals. Yeah, I don't know if the rabbit's where it originated or what. I feel like it shouldn't be, but it probably is. More magic when... More magic? Yeah, it does more magic when your crystal containers are full. Okay. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Because I have many crystal containers now. So as long as I don't desire to use many crystals, then we're all good. But it has to be completely full, which is kind of bad. I mean, now at least I know I have the opportunity to use some crystals because I've got more than enough to refill them right now. So I can pop a few in here. Start working on another wisdom deal. I'm going to take this for the melee damage. Because it's melee damage when you're in the air. I'm going to always be in the air. You know, if I don't get a melee focused gun, I'm going to be so mad. Because I'm setting this build up so perfectly for a melee focused gun. And if it doesn't happen, then I'm just going to be so disappointed. It's like a complete wasted opportunity if I don't get the gun. I need it. I need the melee gun. Any melee gun will do. There are many of them. Just give me one. I'm not asking for a lot, just one. Just one of them. I mean, you can give me all of them if you like, but just one would be nice. Yeah, I'll take them crystals. Because there's another pack in that other room anyway, so... might as well take them. Eggs. I'll take the eggs. Eggs is nice. What floor are we on? Floor 6. Okay. So I'm actually relatively far in this run as well. I'm doing better than I expected to do. Don't get yourself killed now. As you say that you're doing well. But I'm doing really good, dead. Don't do it. Just focus. Stay focused. I need bombs. Ooh, that was a stupid idea. Need bombs, so to make myself feel better, I will shoot this explosive barrel while it's right in front of my face. Oh yes, thank you Grabber, you absolute legend. Absolute 100% thoroughbred McChicken legend. He gave me a shield. Grabber never does anything that I need. Yes please, why not? I mean, we have more crystals that I can gain access to, like this one right here, so I might as well do it. Lowered my damage very, very briefly, doesn't really matter in the slightest. Teleporting enemy, keep your eyes... Oh, there's 2 of them. I didn't know there was 2 of them. Oh, another shield. 2 more shields. Right, stay high up to kill that thing. Look at all them shields. Something has blessed me in that room. Whatever that was an absolute life-saving legend. Absolute, full-on McChicken legend with cool mayo. It's the only one worth eating. The other ones are a bit cack, you know? It has to be with mayo. They did like a barbecue sauce one and a spicy one. They're alright. But you know, the cool mayo is where it's at. I am a fan of my spicy stuff, but I don't know. You just don't quite get the same flavour with it. If it was spicy and had some cool mayo thrown in as well, like spicy and a bit of garlic mayo, you know, then we might be able to talk. We'll think about it. We'll consider it. But other than that, if it's a choice, then it has to be the mayo. Every day. Every single day. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? You probably disagree. But if you don't agree, then if you could kindly just, you know, leave. You know where the red X is on your screen. Just give that a little click, and never darken my door again. I don't even know how that died. I wasn't even aiming up there, and it just went. Nah, you know what? I give in. I give in. I can't bother anymore. Just go on with your life. Look at me, Battleship face. Battleships. I don't know why his face looks like a Battleships game. It just does. I don't know why it even made me think of that. It just did. It just looks like he's got lots of little multicoloured pins stuck in his face. Bear with me again 1 second. Apologise sincerely. And we're back. I apologise again for that. Shockingly, this time it wasn't actually to cough. It was for other reasons. But I still had to step away for a moment. And I apologise for having to do that. I know it's not like a massive inconvenience just to cut a little bit away. But it still delays progress the tiniest bit. And I don't like having to do it. If I can avoid it, then I'll avoid it. But sometimes it just has to be done. And I hope you understand. I imagine you understand. It's like all of a second. It's not like you're gonna go, sick of this guy doing that. Always just cutting away for mere seconds. He's ruining the video. I mean, I guess it's gonna ruin it to a certain degree. Because, wow, how fast was I then? I was like a missile. I'm not gonna bother with the crystal just yet. If I can flawless one more room. I don't know what I was saying. I sort of trailed off again. It doesn't really matter. I was probably talking crap anyway, so just ignore the fact that I trailed off. Just ignore the fact, and we'll all just get on with our lives. Like, just happy, happy, happy. I have bombs. I can open. Thank you. I can open this. And we get shields. Even better. Absolute winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. None of these are any use to me. They are both actually crap. To the point that I'm going to take the Senzu Bean, just so I can beat Dragon Ball Z. Purple Dragon Ball. Dragon Purple. Purple Ball Z. What is down here? Need 2 grenades. I shouldn't have wasted a grenade, man. So we'll stick a little crystal deal in there. Grab another one. We were heading this way, I believe, so I'm going to continue heading this way. Ooh. Oh, that was actually really good. 2 keys out of that? 2 keys and, was it a shield? I don't even know anymore. There's too much things going on all at once. I think it was a shield. Oh, and a barrel next to another yellow thing. And another shield. This game is being so kind at the minute. This is a whopper of a seed for this character. You know, it's not bad. Not quite as good as my last seed for this character. The last one was like a guaranteed win by the end. But this one's it's up there with the best of them. It is a pretty good one. Give me all them keys. I love how it gives me like infinite keys and then just gives me loads and loads of actual keys. So hey, we've given you this relatively rare thing that you can go multiple runs without seeing. But we're going to give you that many keys that it doesn't really matter that we've given you that. Because it's now... well, it just doesn't matter because you've got loads of keys. Okay, that's a tricky shot to make now. This is what I mean. I was happy with it exploding when it hit the chest. Pay to win. More coins you have, more bullets you can shoot. Please. No, I had a feeling it wasn't going to work with this starting laser, and it doesn't. So you can't have multiple shots with this laser. Which is cack. Multiple shots are my jam. They are what I do. This is my favourite thing. Because then I can't miss. Or I have less chance of missing anyway. What is this gun? I don't know. I don't want to spend money. Earthbread is a heart container. I ain't buying that. I know I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I still need a melee gun. Oh, I have nades. I have nades. Get me in there. right now. Please, give me a gun. Give me a melee gun. Not Song of Joy, whatever the guitars are called. Just give me one of the guitars, or the laser, and I'll be a happy, happy man. Okay, don't then. Give me a crappy sprite thing that I'll never use. Fine, I'm not salty about it whatsoever. I'm genuinely not. I'd really, really like that melee gun, but for the time being, this is going more than adequately. I cannot complain with how this is going at all. But it could be so much better if I get a melee weapon. Dude, just do it. Oh, there's an egg, that's why. Didn't realise there was an egg. Oh, Blue Doctor! You're a blue chicken legend and all sorts of other stuff that I've been saying everything else is. You are exactly all that, but blue. I'm gonna head back and grab all them hearts, or at least let Blue Doctor grab all them hearts, is a more accurate assessment of what I'm planning to do. Shortly. Shortly I will do that. I'll let Grabber take that, you know? I could have took it, I thought about it, then I changed my mind. We'll let Grabber have it, he's earned it. Give me a bomb. He's a kind man. He's a generous little grabby man. When he wants to be. Keys everywhere. Nailed it. Probably shouldn't have used a red bomb for that. Oh, that was like the biggest coin in existence, and Grabber took it. I need to be quicker on them. It's hard to get to them before Grabby Man. Oh, okay, I got sort of stuck at the top then. Sort of like stun locked. That was weird. I'm sure I was talking about something. I trailed off again. Melee guns? I don't know. Probably talking about melee guns. Whinging about the fact that I haven't got one yet. Look at Grabber go! Look at him go! Oh, Chicken Legends. That's what we're talking about. That's where it's at. That's a conversation worth remembering. Man, I'd murder a McDonald's right now. I really, really would. Please, please, just somebody send me Mickey D's. McD's. In my mouth. The more pets you have, the further you can shoot. Great. I mean, my range is, like, pretty good anyway. It's more or less infinite now. I mean, obviously it's not infinite because we just saw the end of the range. But if you take the size of the rooms into consideration, then I don't think we're ever going to be outranged by anything. And by outranged, I don't mean outraged. I'm outraged by everything. That's just the way I is. That's just me. Okay. Howl the God of Machines. Didn't quite realise we were at this point yet. Like, already. Just look at the damage. You don't fire them where you're planning to fire them. You lie and you cheat and you deceive me. I'm going to stay here because staying here seems like a good idea. I'm just not going to move. And you're dead. So very much. We're nice knowing you. See you in the next life. Oh, joy. Oh, increased weapon damage. I thought it was a heart container. It's not. It's weapon damage. Lower rate of fire, though. Lower rate of fire I'm not too pleased about. But, you know, I can handle that. It's not the end of the world. It's not even that much lower. Plus, I'm sure we'll get something to increase it again at some point. I don't actually feel like my damage went up. If I'm honest, if I think about it right now, pretty confident my damage is still the same. That was close. Did you see that shot come out of that grenade? That was so close to hitting that chest. How did Grabber take that coin from beneath me? It's like he swiped it from under my feet. It landed directly below me. No. I definitely pressed the button to activate that. I right bumpered. I was even careful. I didn't fire. Something swiped it from me. Some conniving little conniver swiped it from me. Stole the opportunity. I'm not a happy man about that. I'm not happy. I feel like I've been betrayed. I feel betrayed by probably my own pet is probably what did it. One of my pets. They usually try to screw me over like that. It's what they do. It's what they do best. I think they get a bit of a laugh out of it, if I'm honest. I think that's what it is. Give me that. I don't think so, grabby man. It's mine. My money. It's not yours. It's not for you. It's mine. Yeah, I think they do get a bit of a jolly out of it. They're like, ha, look how far his wisdom deal's getting. Watch this. Dave, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip it right the other way and he's gonna get wrong deal. I'm firing 2 shots now. Why am I firing 2 shots all of a sudden? I don't understand. I mean, I'm not complaining, I just don't get it. What has done this? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? Just do it. Just give me the violence deal. I don't care anymore. That's an extra life, isn't it? I don't want to spend the money though. I really don't want to spend the money. I think it's an extra life, but I don't want to spend no money on that. I don't want to spend money on that either. It's probably not going to be worth it. Sorry, what? I had to shoot that one twice. That one, it was like, are you sure you meant to shoot this? All others, it's like, I know you didn't shoot it, but we're going to screw your deal over anyway. And then that one's just like, are you sure? Please sign here, initial here, print here, to confirm that you are sure that that is what you intended to do. I'm sure, I've just lost one grabber and gained another. How is that even a thing? What is this little dagger? Shadowblade, nothing is true. Everything's permitted. Do more damage when you attack from behind. This is another weapon that another power-up rather, that I don't fully understand. What classes as behind in this game? Most of the enemies are round and symmetrical. How do you get behind that? And it's a 2D game. There is no behind. It's just how they are. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to buy that. So you can revive after death, can only be used once. Don't know how much health that's going to revive me with. So I'm going to buy some health as well. And that violence deal is practically there. Have I taken a deal on this floor? I feel like I might have, but I'm not sure. Oh! We had a power-up that gives us more shots with more money. And we got over 100 coins. So it requires 100 coins to get a second laser with this thing? That is mental. Absolutely ballistic that it requires that much. I thought that should have been like your 3rd laser by that point. So 1, 0 coins. 2, 50 coins. 3, 100 coins. No. Okay, so confirms I haven't had a deal on this floor yet, but I'm not in a position to actually take it anymore. Which is great. Please, health, shield, there we go. I mean, I could essentially murder myself in said sacrifice room, but that's not really something that I desire to do. If I lose this run now, I'm going to be so disappointed. This run was going so well. It was a good run. Okay, just take it steady. You'll get another shield at some point. I've got Blue Doctor. Is there any hearts? There's no hearts. I meant to have a look around on the previous floor to get hearts, didn't I? And I don't think I actually did it. As long as there's no teleporting enemies, we'll be fine. Please do just give me a shield. Just one. Just one half a shield will sustain me. It is all I require. Then I can take that deal. And then I can move on with my life. Maybe in there? Yes. Absolute full-on legend. Okay, teleporter in the next room. Oh, great. Yeah, that's it. Get yourself killed on all these traps. Okay, we nailed it. We nailed it. It's fine. And teleport to there. Oh, is it going to take 2 off me, though? I didn't really think about this. It only takes 1. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, that's really good. Reduce rate of fire, but greatly increase weapon damage. But then this is also really good. The fewer hearts you have, the more bullets you can shoot. Actually, that's not going to work with this, is it? No, so I'm going to have to use the Beast Amulet. Mega slow rate of fire. Not pleased about the mega slow rate of fire. However, it is powerful. And now we can start working on a proper deal again. Oh, a chance to recover a heart? Oh no. If you're down to half a heart, you'll deal damage to all enemies. I don't have hearts. I will never be at half a heart. I knew it was something heart related. Stupid thing. Okay, I need to flawless ZEUS. That's a big ask. That is a very, very big ask, but I need to flawless ZEUS. Is there anything in here that I can make use of? I know I said I weren't bothered about this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Please, please open. Please. Just don't screw me. Just open and give me a shield. Just one full shield would be nice. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shields. Half a shield. Half a shield will help me sustain one hit. So that is fine. That is something. It will preserve my existence a little bit longer. I have bombs. There's no secret room there. Could be a secret room here. Probably in here. The dangerous room. Oh, it's not in there and I've just wasted my health. Great. I knew I was going to mess it up. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. I should have just been happy with what we'd got. The secret room's here. Or I should have at least tried this room first. Never mind. More health, please. There's a shield. And some money. Increased damage when you're in the air. I'm always in the air. Always, always, always. Oh, and we've got increased melee damage when they're in the air as well. So weapon damage and melee damage. We desperately, desperately need a melee gun. If we had a melee gun, then we would be untouchable right now. We'd be one-shotting everything. Okay, so, as always, you're better off high up against ZEUS. High up, because then you have a big space underneath to avoid him. Be careful of the shots that you're spawning around you. They're your biggest threat. Flawless. Absolutely flawless. Perfect. Could not have gone any better. And breathe. I'm impressed. I'm impressed at how that went down. Yes, please. Am I going to die in there, though, is the thing. Probably. This chest. Don't spawn them things right on my face. Okay, there's a ninja headband of some sort. I don't know what it does, but there is one. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. How many times and variations of no do you want me to say? Shield. Another shield. And Wade Tech. So, ninja headband thing. The more times you jump, the more melee damage you do. Cool. It's funny that, because I can't jump. Unless you're going to count this as, like, for every frame within the game, running at 60 FPS. So, that's a lot of frames. For every one of them frames, you want to count it as me jumping, and then just infinitely increase my damage. I'd be more than happy for you to do that. Keep popping shields out, please. Please, please keep popping shields out. I love it. How is this still going? Grabber, no! I forgot he was there. I was like, oh, big money. I can take that. That's cool. And then Grabber reappears. As if by magic, Grabber was still there. Okay, Sea Monster. Sea Monster's alright. It's kind of generic, but it's alright. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Get me out of there. Get me out of there. I did not shoot that. You threw the chest upwards into my laser. I'm not even lying there. That chest was airborne when I shot it. Grabber, no! He is testing my patience. Okay, kill the purple things. The purple things are going to be the thing to end me right now. I took a hit from something different. So clearly I was wrong. Clearly the purple things are fine. Please, give me a shield in return for just something. Please, a shield anywhere. I'll take these, I guess. Do I get more damage when I've got full crystals? I'm pretty sure I do. So I should be at full crystals at all times anyway. I want a shield, but every time I one-shot an enemy, I'm just going to open it. I'm going to open it because there could have been shields in there. And I'm not interested in another violence deal. I want a wisdom deal, if anything. The wisdom deal is the only thing that's going to sustain my existence at this point. Shield or grabber. Grabber's doing a bloody good job at sustaining my existence. I don't know how this run's still going. I really, really don't. If I can make it to the boss, I might actually stand a chance of beating it. As mental as that sounds right now, I might. Okay. I just want to check the crystal container thing that I got before. Was that even on this run? It might not have even been on this run. Oh, it's there. It's there, I think. Yeah, so they need to be full. So, I'm going to open the shop. Go in the shop. Melee gun? No melee gun. Do I not already have that? Or was that on the previous run? Because that's melee damage, right? There's still no melee focus gun, which is cack. And then carefully grab them. Yeah, I think if I can make it to the boss, I might win. The boss is easy. Oh, it's just making it there that I'm going to struggle with. Especially when it spawns me in an awful, awful spot like that. It's like enemies that are spiky and, you know, you're going to struggle to just get past them to start with. And then they fire shots in all directions, not just one, all directions. Oh yes, all them crystals. And then on top of that, if that wasn't already bad enough... Hang on, just let me focus. Okay, that wasn't focus. I was almost right. That'll do. I didn't want to touch the spikes, but I wanted the crystal for the damage. What was I saying? No! I don't know, I was complaining about... Oh yeah, because it spawned me in a really crappy place. And then if it wasn't bad enough that the enemies fire shots in all directions, they also fire loads of shots when you kill them. Did you see the mad skills on that? It bounced that shot like around multiple corners. I wish I'd got skills like that. That was amazing. Okay, I desperately, desperately need some health now. I know we've got more shots and stuff, but I would have to 100% flawless the boss. I'm not saying that I can't, but I'm not confident. I'll try it. I'll try it. I think it's less risky just going straight for the boss. I couldn't move. I was holding up and right, up and left, sorry. And I just couldn't move. Also, I had an extra life. I guarantee you I had an extra life that only works once. But I had one. It's not showing it on there because it only shows a tiny amount of my power-ups. But I guarantee you that was there. Where was my extra life? Meh. It's fine. Can I buy the fishing room now? I want to fish. Fishing room! It's fine. I'm happy again. Happy again. Now we've got a fishing room. Golden statuette. Don't know what that does. A chance to get a guard sprite when you use coins. Okay. Atlantis bubble. There's got to be something for 6 that I can take, right? That's expensive. 10. Don't want. I mean, I don't want it, but I suppose we'll get it out of the way. This is bad. This is just going to be absolute mayhem. Change your character before you forget. Change the character. I can't even remember who I've used and who I've not used. So have I won with these two? Oh, it doesn't even matter anymore because I'm not at Abyss difficulty anymore. But I had one with these two and I'd won with Sire. We'll try Lucas again. We haven't used Lucas much. We'll try him again for the next run. So, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.